When you look at Japanese women, one thing quickly stands out. Many remain energetic, slim, and graceful well into their 50s, 60s, and even 70s. And it's not because of strict diets, endless workouts, or the latest weight loss trends. Their secret is hidden in everyday foods that have quietly shaped their health for centuries. Unlike the West, where meals often revolve around large portions of meat and processed snacks, Japanese cuisine emphasizes light, nutrient-dense foods eaten in small, balanced portions. Rice, fish, soy, vegetables, and tea. These aren't exotic superfoods, but daily staples that give the body what it needs without excess. Science is now confirming what Japanese tradition has known for centuries. These foods stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and keep energy steady throughout the day. They help maintain a healthy weight not by starving the body, but by nourishing it in the right way. In this video, we'll explore the core foods that Japanese women rely on to stay energized and slim, from soy-based staples like tofu and miso to fresh seasonal vegetables, fish, and the calming power of green tea. You'll see how these simple choices can transform the way you eat, no matter where you live. In most Western countries, rice is often seen as something to avoid, a carb that supposedly leads to weight gain. But in Japan, rice has been the foundation of meals for centuries, and women who eat it daily remain slim and energetic well into their later years. The difference isn't the rice itself, it's the balance of portions and the way meals are built around it. A traditional Japanese meal does not feature one oversized dish. Instead, it is a collection of small plates, a bowl of rice, some vegetables, a piece of fish, maybe miso soup. Rice plays the role of a neutral base, filling but light, giving steady energy without overwhelming the stomach. For women in their 40s, 50s, or even 70s, this style of eating makes an enormous difference. Rather than overeating one food group, balance is the rule. A small portion of rice provides complex carbohydrates, which fuel the body steadily throughout the day. Paired with vegetables and protein, it helps prevent blood sugar spikes that can drain energy and lead to cravings. Portion size is key. In Japan, rice bowls are smaller, and people naturally eat less in one sitting. This doesn't leave them hungry, it leaves them satisfied. The rice absorbs flavors from other dishes, making each bite enjoyable without excess. It's not about restriction, but about eating enough to feel good without crossing into heaviness. Another overlooked benefit of rice is digestion. As women age, digestion can slow down, leaving heavy meals uncomfortable. White rice, when prepared properly, is gentle on the stomach. It provides energy without bloating, making it especially helpful for women over 60 who want to stay active without digestive discomfort. It's also worth noting that rice in Japan is rarely eaten alone. It's part of a plate that always includes vegetables, soy foods, or fish. This balance lowers the glycemic impact and ensures that energy lasts longer. In fact, many Japanese centenarians grew up eating rice every single day, yet obesity and diabetes remained rare in their communities. For women in midlife and beyond, this lesson is powerful. You don't need to cut out foods you love. You simply need to rethink balance and portion size. A small bowl of rice, combined with vegetables and protein, is very different from a large plate of refined carbs, eaten alone. The Japanese approach shows that the same food can either weigh you down or lift you up, depending on how you eat it. This small change, downsizing portions and combining rice with nutrient-rich side dishes, is one of the reasons Japanese women maintain vitality well past 70. It keeps energy stable, weight under control, and digestion light without the constant cycle of dieting and restriction that many women in the West face. By learning from this approach, you don't need to fear rice. Instead, you can use it as a tool, a steady source of fuel paired with balance that supports a healthy, slim, and energetic body at any age. If rice is the quiet foundation of Japanese meals, soy foods are the building blocks of strength and balance. From tofu and natto to miso paste, soy is everywhere in Japanese cuisine, not as a trendy health food, but as a daily staple that women have relied on for generations to stay energized and slim. Tofu, in particular, plays a central role. Soft, mild, and versatile, it absorbs the flavors of whatever it's cooked with. For Japanese women in their 40s, 60s, or even 80s, tofu is an easy way to get protein without the heaviness of red meat. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, especially as women age, and tofu delivers it in a form that is light, digestible, and heart-healthy. Natto, though less familiar in the West, is another powerful food. Made from fermented soybeans, it has a sticky texture and strong aroma. While it may take time to get used to, natto is packed with probiotics and vitamin K2, which supports bone health and circulation. For women after 50, this can be a quiet protector against osteoporosis and heart disease, two major concerns with aging. Miso paste, which we've already explored as the base of Japan's iconic soup, also deserves attention here. It's not only a source of probiotics, but also a way to make simple meals more nourishing. A spoonful of miso dissolved into broth transforms water into something rich in enzymes and flavor, keeping the gut strong and energy levels stable. What makes soy unique is its ability to give energy without spikes and crashes. Unlike sugary snacks or processed carbs, soy protein digests slowly, keeping you fuller for longer. Japanese women who eat tofu or natto regularly rarely complain of mid-afternoon fatigue. Their meals carry them steadily through the day. Science supports these traditions. Studies show that Asian populations consuming more soy have lower rates of certain cancers, fewer heart problems, and healthier weights compared to Western populations. Isoflavones, natural plant compounds in soy, act like antioxidants and also help balance hormones, especially during and after menopause. For women over 50, this can mean fewer hot flashes, stronger bones, and a smoother transition into later life. One important point, not all soy is equal. Highly processed soy products found in many Western supermarkets don't carry the same benefits. The Japanese tradition emphasizes whole or minimally processed forms: tofu, miso, natto, soy sauce brewed naturally. These retain the nutrients and probiotics that make soy so powerful. For women between 40 and 80, adding soy foods doesn't require dramatic changes. Swapping one heavy protein source for tofu once or twice a week, or including miso soup with breakfast, can be enough to feel a noticeable difference. Energy feels steadier, digestion becomes lighter, and maintaining a slim, healthy body becomes easier without constant dieting. This is the quiet strength of soy in Japan. It isn't treated as a superfood or miracle cure, but as a simple daily ingredient. And over decades, that quiet consistency is what protects health, keeps muscles strong, and allows women to live not only longer, but with vitality. If there is one thing Japanese cuisine never lacks, it is vegetables. Unlike many Western meals where vegetables are treated as a side dish, in Japan, they are the heart of the plate. Seasonal greens, root vegetables, and seaweeds appear in every form: soups, pickles, stir-fries, and salads. This abundance of plant foods is one of the main reasons Japanese women remain slim and energetic across their lives. For women in their 40s and beyond, fiber is essential. It keeps digestion smooth, supports gut health, and prevents the blood sugar spikes that drain energy. Japanese diets are naturally rich in fiber because almost every meal includes vegetables in some form. Daikon radish, carrots, spinach, lotus root, and burdock root are staples, each bringing different nutrients, textures, and benefits. Seaweeds deserve special attention. Wakame, kombu, and nori are eaten almost daily in Japan. These ocean vegetables are packed with minerals like iodine, magnesium, and calcium, which support metabolism, bone strength, and energy production. For women over 50, who may face a higher risk of bone loss, seaweed provides a quiet but powerful shield. What makes vegetables and seaweeds especially effective is their low-calorie but high-nutrient profile. They allow women to feel full and satisfied without overeating. A bowl of miso soup with wakame, rice with a side of spinach, or pickled vegetables alongside fish. These small additions build meals that are light yet sustaining. In Okinawa, researchers noticed that elders who reached 90 and even 100 years old consistently ate more vegetables than almost any other group in the world. Their meals often contained 5 or more varieties in one sitting, each portion small but nutrient-rich. This diversity gives the body not only vitamins and minerals, but also plant compounds that fight inflammation and aging. Vegetables also play a role in controlling weight naturally. Instead of cutting calories through strict diets, Japanese women fill their plates with vegetables that crowd out excess calories. A meal based on greens, roots, and seaweeds leaves less room for processed snacks. Over years, this quiet practice makes it easier to maintain a slim figure without ever counting calories. Seaweed in particular has a unique effect. Its soluble fiber slows digestion, meaning energy is released gradually instead of all at once. This helps avoid the mid-morning or mid-afternoon energy crashes so common in Western diets. Instead, women feel steady, alert, and light throughout the day. Beyond nutrition, vegetables and seaweeds carry cultural meaning. Meals are expected to be colorful, balanced, and harmonious. Serving 3 or more colors of vegetables is considered a sign of good cooking in Japan. This emphasis on variety ensures that no single nutrient is missing, and meals remain interesting and satisfying. For women between 40 and 80, the lesson is clear. Energy and slimness don't come from avoiding food, but from embracing the right kinds. Vegetables and seaweeds bring lightness, vitality, and strength. They nourish the gut, protect the bones, and keep the body moving freely for decades. By making vegetables and seaweeds a daily habit, you're not just eating lighter. You're giving your body the tools it needs to stay energized, youthful, and resilient. The same tools Japanese women have quietly used for centuries. If soy and vegetables give balance to the Japanese diet, fish provides the strength. In Japan, fish is eaten several times a week, often daily, in small portions. Grilled, simmered, or even raw as sashimi, it delivers protein without heaviness and, more importantly, omega-3 fatty acids that protect the heart, brain, and joints. Omega-3s are essential fats that the body cannot produce on its own. They reduce inflammation, support circulation, and keep the brain sharp. For women in their 40s, omega-3s help stabilize energy and mood. For women in their 70s and 80s, they protect memory, reduce joint pain, and support mobility, all crucial for staying active and independent. Unlike Western diets where meat often dominates the plate, Japanese meals use fish in balance, a modest portion paired with rice and vegetables. This combination keeps meals light, avoids excess calories, and provides steady energy. It also explains why Japan has some of the lowest rates of heart disease in the world. For women between 40 and 80, adding fish 2 or 3 times a week can make a real difference. It's not about large portions, but about consistency. Small, steady servings that nourish the body over time. In this way, fish becomes not just food, but a long-term investment in energy, strength, and graceful aging. If rice provides balance, soy gives strength, and fish offers protection, then green tea is the quiet thread that ties Japanese life together. For centuries, Japanese women have sipped green tea throughout the day, not only as a drink, but as a ritual of calm, focus, and renewal. Green tea is rich in antioxidants, especially EGCG, which helps fight inflammation and protect cells from aging. Unlike coffee, which can create sudden bursts of energy followed by crashes, green tea offers a gentle lift. The combination of caffeine and the amino acid L-theanine keeps the mind alert while calming the body, a balance that many women describe as steady energy. For women in midlife and beyond, this ritual does more than fuel the day. Studies show that regular green tea drinkers have lower risks of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. It also supports weight control by gently boosting metabolism and reducing cravings. For Japanese women, this means maintaining energy without needing restrictive diets or harsh stimulants. But green tea is also about rhythm. Taking time to prepare and sip it slows down the pace of the day, turning a simple drink into a moment of mindfulness. In Japan, these small rituals, pausing with tea, eating slowly, serving food in small bowls, protect not only the body, but also the spirit. For women between 40 and 80, adopting this practice doesn't require changing your entire lifestyle. It starts with 1 cup. Replace an afternoon soda or second coffee with green tea. Over weeks, you may notice less stress, steadier energy, and a lighter feeling in both body and mind. This is the essence of Japanese small rituals, simple acts, repeated daily, that build resilience over time. Green tea is not a miracle, but when practiced with consistency, it becomes a quiet anchor for energy, calm, and graceful aging. What Japanese women teach us is that energy and a slim, healthy body don't come from restrictive diets or endless sacrifice. They come from simple, consistent choices made every day. A small bowl of rice balanced with vegetables, the quiet strength of soy foods, the protective power of fish, and the calm lift of green tea. Together, these create a lifestyle that supports vitality from 40 to 80 and beyond. These foods aren't exotic or out of reach. They are everyday staples in Japan, woven into meals without effort. That is their true power. They don't demand perfection, only consistency. And over time, they shape the body into one that feels lighter, stronger, and more resilient against age. If you're ready to bring these lessons into your own kitchen, start small. Add a bowl of miso soup to breakfast. Choose fish over heavy meats a few times a week. Replace 1 coffee with green tea. These steps may seem minor, but over months and years, they can transform the way your body feels and ages. And if you'd like a clear guide to go even deeper, I've created a free ebook on the Japanese anti-inflammatory diet after 60. Inside, you'll find practical foods, recipes, and habits inspired by Japan's longevity culture, all designed to help you age with strength and grace. In the end, the Japanese path to energy and slimness isn't a secret. It's a practice, 1 meal, 1 sip, 1 day at a time.